As you all know, I previously had eczema and I healed it myself. But that doesn't mean that I didn't go through the same struggles as you guys may be experiencing with your eczema. I went through a really hard time. My skin was very, very inflamed. And I've gone through this for nearly my whole life. I had it as a baby, came again a little bit older, a little bit older. It would come and go, until the final time where it got so bad it affected so much of my life. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about how to deal with your mental health while you're trying to heal your eczema. So I know that it affects relationships, it affects your family, it affects everyone around you, and especially it affects so much of your life. You can't go out to restaurants like you used to anymore. And I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys and tell you that you're not alone, for one. For one, you're not alone. And if you do feel alone, my Facebook group has a support system and we all help each other and we all talk to each other and there's a lot of love there. Or try to find some other support group on Facebook. They're very helpful. So what can you do when you're feeling really down and really scared and really angry? What you can do is, one, try to get outside and soak in some sun, take a walk, go for a bike ride, get some exercise, because that is a mental health booster. So one thing I wanted to tell you, there's a little bit of science and biology going on here. So there's something called your vagus nerve. Your vagus nerve runs from your gut to your brain. So truly, a lot of times when you go through something like eczema, your mental health probably will decline as well. And it's because your gut bacteria and the health of your gut microbiome will affect your emotions. You're way more likely to have anxious feelings or depressive thoughts. And so as we heal your leaky gut, you start to feel better mentally. But we're going to talk about what you can do when you're in the lull, when you're feeling really down. So like I said, one, go get some exercise. Two, take probiotics. So basically there is bad bacteria that's built up in your intestines. And so that bad bacteria is creating bad hormones like cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone. So basically this bad bacteria is causing this hormone to be produced. It's going up and down the vagus nerve, and by the end of it you feel not so great. You probably feel pretty anxious. So when you take probiotics, you're taking the good bacteria and helping to fight off the bad bacteria. So good bacteria in your intestines cause good hormones and happy feelings. So like I said, when you go outside, you're also getting sun. Sun provides our bodies with a nutrient called vitamin D. So there's a couple other sources. You can get it from mushrooms, you can get it from salmon, or you can take a supplement. Vitamin D is known to help improve your mood. So have you ever felt like every time it gets cold and dreary and winter comes, you start to have depressive thoughts? That's because you're not getting enough sunlight, so you're not getting enough vitamin D. So increase your intake of vitamin D and you'll start to feel a little bit better. Another thing you can do is meditate. So when you meditate, you are breathing in and breathing out, and you're making yourself calm your thoughts, get rid of your negative thoughts out of your mind. And you can do this in a couple ways. I like to do a sleep meditation, and you can just look that up on YouTube and it'll guide you along. So it's basically right before I go to bed, I'll turn it on and just let it guide me. There's also a lot of apps out there that'll take you through a guided meditation, or what you can always do is sit down, make sure everything around you is nice and quiet, try to get a good mental space. Another thing you can do is talk to someone, and that's exactly why I'm here. When I was going through eczema, I didn't have anybody to talk to be like, is this normal? Am I dying? Am I okay? Is this ever gonna get better? And if you feel that way, please message me. I talk to people all the time and I love to talk to you guys. please message me. You're not alone. And please be willing to post in the group Facebook, because you never know what someone else is going through. There's a lot of severe cases of eczema where it causes these other reactions to happen and you may feel really sick. Just being able to talk about it and realizing you're not alone and that you can make it through this is going to make you feel a lot better. So my final tip, and I mean this very seriously, I think if you can afford it, you should very much go see a therapist. There's going to be a lot of things that are causing you stress, and stress is a huge proponent of leaky gut. Leaky gut is the core reason most of us have eczema. So go see a therapist, go work through the breakup, go work through family issues, go work through anything. If you're experiencing bad feelings at work, if you're going through anything, I highly suggest going to see a therapist. It helps just talking it out, crying it out, sitting at a session and only focusing on your problems, not focusing on your problems and work and your diet and your eczema. Go see a therapist. I think it'll really, really help. Of course, there are people out there that can't afford it, and you guys have probably seen this being talked about recently, but there is an app where you can get therapeutic help at a really low cost. So it's basically like, I think it's like a text chat. So look that up, and I know it's extremely affordable for people who can't afford to go see an actual therapist. So go look that up. I can't remember the name right now, but maybe that'll help you guys. I just want you guys to heal, and I want you guys to feel like you're not alone. You have support. I'm here for you. Many, many, many people are dealing with this. I think I read somewhere between 20% of the world's population deals with eczema, so just know you're not alone, okay? And if you start a conversation about it, don't be afraid to talk about your eczema. Be like, yes, I have this on my face. This is eczema. I'm healing it naturally. I have leaky gut, because you never know who it might help. Almost all autoimmune disorders have a root cause of leaky gut. So some people have Crohn's disease, psoriasis. So if you start the conversation, more and more people will speak up about these issues. And the more people that speak up about it, hopefully in the future, the more research will be done on these topics. And then we'll heal even faster in the future with that knowledge. So keep talking about this subject. Go outside, get some exercise, see a therapist, talk to a friend, talk to me, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Crashing waves, I wanna see them at first light.